Welcome to On Point with ArcherPoint, where we cover issues, news, and updates regarding Microsoft Dynamics NAV and the world of ERP in general. ArcherPoint, your North American NAV partner. Let's get to the point. Here's Brendan Oser.
Provide the details and get issues resolved. It's hard to think of a more anxiety-producing task than having to submit a support ticket. You just know you're either going to wait on hold forever, or if you can choose an online option, once you hit submit on the ticket, it enters into an abyss, and it will probably be years until you hear back, if ever. At least it may seem like forever. If only there was a way to get your support issues resolved faster. Well, there is. And it's so simple. It's the details. By providing the most details you can when submitting a support issue, the faster your issue will be resolved. Really, there is no such thing as too much information. For many support personnel, the first thing they do when trying to fix a problem is replicate the problem. If they can recreate the problem, they can see how the problem was caused and then reverse engineer to determine a solution. If you submit a support ticket without explicit instructions on how to create the problem, many support people will spend time experimenting and guessing how to make it happen, eating up time that could have been better spent resolving the problem. Let's talk about visuals. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. In this case, a picture can be worth 1,000 minutes. Include screenshots of your issues so that the person working to resolve your problem has a visual reference. Sometimes words are not enough. So for example, if you have a broken link on a web page, include the full URL link in the description and a screenshot of the page that is broken. Send samples. If a report is not printing correctly, scan the report and circle the incorrect items. If it is a Dynamics NAV page or report that is giving you trouble, provide the exact page number. You can look it up by going to the little downward pointing triangle in the upper left of every page in NAV and then choosing Help about this page. Another way to help is within the subject lines. A descriptive subject line is helpful for support to prioritize your issue. If you send in your ticket via an online method, be specific and descriptive in your subject line. A good example of a subject line is error uploading this file.csv to my database. A bad example would be I really need help. A detailed subject line will help the support team triage the issue and get your problem in front of the correct resource or expert quicker than sitting in a queue of general problems. Not to mention, it will help you keep track of your issue, as many ticketing systems use your original subject line for email replies. Here are some tips on contact information. Provide as much detail as possible for the correct contact within your organization who is linked to the ticket. Often, the person submitting the ticket is not the person who needs help. We sometimes see requests such as, John in accounting needs help, with no way to contact John. If the ticket submitter would have provided information similar to, John Smith in accounting needs help issuing invoices in NAV 2017, he can be reached at 555-1234 or john@smith.com. Chances are the issue is going to move to resolution much faster. Reason is the support person does not have to spend time tracking John down and instead can work on resolving John's invoicing issue. While this may seem like intuitive advice, when we are stressed and frustrated, we often forget to take the time to ask for help in the most constructive way. We all want our issues resolved quickly. By taking a deep breath and providing as many details as possible when creating the ticket, it will allow us to come to a faster resolution for everyone. There you have it. Thorough instructions to replicate the problem, visuals and/or screenshots, descriptive subject lines, and complete contact information. All of these things will help to ensure your support requests are handled in a timely manner.
Thank you for joining us today for On Point with ArcherPoint. To learn more about today's broadcast, visit us at www.archerpoint.com.